I just wanted to address a couple things that were in the comments of the video that I did with YouTube Streets. It was great working with them. I saw in there that nobody said anything after I told about my mom. I don't remember that happening. I mean, we talked for a long time, and I don't remember if that happened. I don't remember. I know a lot of things were cut out, but I remember everybody reacting to that. So maybe, I mean, I didn't notice it if they did. So I'm pretty sure they did, though. I think it might have just been cut out. But anyway, another person said, I'll be back in prison again. So I don't anticipate that happening. I've been off probation for like 4 years now. So no, I'm good. You ain't got to worry about me making it. But to the little fucking bitch that had something to say about my dogs, y'all can say that I'm annoying and they hate me all day long. I don't give a fuck. But don't talk about my fucking dogs ever. Ever. There's more to the story of why I was not able to get them back when I came home. There's a lot more to it, and I actually thought about it for years on the right decision of what to do for that. First of all, when I came home, I went to my cousin's house, who lived with her husband, that did not allow animals in the house. So obviously I had to follow their rules to have somewhere to frickin' live, okay? I thought that I could just pay extra to some apartment place around here and let me have the dogs. There was literally no fucking where in my entire town that will let me have the dogs. I mean, it still isn't. To this day, it still isn't. I mean, I figured you could pay enough and do it, but no, that's not what happened. But anyway, I didn't even have anywhere to live myself until I think I had been home for about 4 months. I stayed there way longer than I had planned on because I had the money to get an apartment, but there just wasn't anything available. We got a casino that's getting ready to open up this year, and they've known about this since like 2017. And when that happened, all the fucking value of everything went up like crazy. So I mean, it was insane. To even get anything that I could afford was like in a really bad neighborhood. So it took a long time to find something. It wasn't like how it was before I had went in. It was really hard. But anyway, my dogs were with their father, who lived in his mom and dad's basement. Okay? His mom and dad's basement. So therefore, they always would sneak upstairs to be with his mom and dad because they always would feed them, you know, some of their table food or whatever, of course. So they always wanted to be up there. So he eventually moved out on his own when he got with his new girlfriend, and they were having a kid. He had 3 kids while I was gone. He left the dogs with his mom and dad because by then they had already basically migrated upstairs and said to hell with him. So his mother and father, my ex's sister, passed away when she was 31 years old of a brain aneurysm. She just woke up one day and wasn't here anymore when she went to the bathroom. She lived with his mom and dad her whole life. You know, that she just loved being with her mom and dad. So I saw how bad that broke them and how bad that tore them up. And also, the other dogs that they had passed away. Like, they passed away. Like, they had one dog left, and then he ended up passing away too before I came home. And I was like, I can't come home and take the dogs away from them. You know, like, I know that they would let me do that, but I was like, I don't feel like it's the right thing to do. I'm like, I've been gone for 5 years, and I don't want to ever put them in a position where they feel like they're losing another child again, because it was fucking horrible when they went through that. I mean, I was there with them the whole way. Now, they would have, but the plan always was that I could get them whenever I wanted to, and, you know, keep them for weeks at a time, whatever. We would work it out. They didn't tell me I couldn't, but I knew in my heart that I couldn't get them back fully because it just wasn't the right thing to do anymore. They were used to being with them, and I certainly didn't want to hurt his parents. I just didn't ever want to hurt them like that. And that was something I knew was pretty much going to be, we kind of were just going to like share them, I guess. Now, I wasn't able to get a place. That was one reason why I wasn't able to get them more than I wanted to when I first got home, because I wasn't able to get a place. But then we had a tragedy happen in my family about 3 weeks after I came home. And it happened to what is basically my son. He's really my cousin, but he was more like my son growing up. And I was concerned about getting him through it, because we didn't know if he was going to make it or not. And he did. He's good now. He's good now. But so that is why I was not able to get the dogs more, because first of all, I had to rent a hotel room to get them. And I wasn't even really supposed to have them there. Like, they just let me pay them extra and do it, because the guy fussed at me and was like, we don't allow dogs here, like after when I was outside walking them. So I don't even know if I would have been able to get a hotel room again with them. When I got them the other times, I was just with them outside of the house I was staying at when I came home. Obviously, I love them more than anything. It broke my heart, but I also knew that with them being the only dogs that his parents had anymore, I was like, what am I supposed to do? Just come and take them away from them and leave them with an empty house when they're already, like, they've been heartbroken. They're so heartbroken over their daughter. Like, it's been probably 20 some years since she passed away, and they still go to her grave every single day. We would go on family vacations, and they would be so, like, in such a hurry. They would drop us off, not even drop the luggage or anything. They would just drop us off at the house, and then next thing you know, boom, they're gone to the graveyard to visit her. So what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to come home and say, hey, I want my dogs back, when all their other dogs have passed away now too, and leaving them with the empty house? No, I knew I could not do that. It wasn't the fucking right thing to do. Yes, I could have saw them more, but then this tragedy happened that I had to take care of. I was taking care of a 3-year-old at the time. Thank God I was home to do that, because I'm not going to talk about that situation because it's not mine to talk about, but that is why. So whoever said that I abandoned my dogs and that I should have took care of them, literally fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. I still have not even got another dog. Here it is going on 7 years now. I could have got another dog, but I won't get one because there won't be mine. It's not going to be Sugar and Harley, and I know I can never replace them, so I don't even want to try again. And I won't get another dog because I know that I'll have to lose them again, because they don't live long enough, and I barely made it through it the first time, and I'm not doing it again. So fuck you for being a fucking asshole. And if you're not somebody like Jesse's stupid bitch ass, and if you're actually a regular person, then you're a fucking piece of shit, okay? But anyway, y'all can say you don't like me. Y'all can say all that shit about me all you want to, but don't fucking talk about my dogs. I know I have an annoying voice. I know I talk for a long time. I know that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But you're not gonna fucking talk shit about my fucking dogs, okay? That is fucking off limits. It's not okay. It's not. And they have been great to me at this channel, at YouTube Streets. We talked for a long time. I mean, we talked a lot more than that. And I don't remember it being silence after I said that. I mean, I really don't. They were all great to me. And there was never anything that I noticed. I really don't even think that happened. I'm pretty sure it didn't. If it might have been cut or something, I don't know. But I mean, I swear, I never remember them not saying anything. I mean, it didn't stick out to me. But don't fucking say shit about my dogs, ever. And if you would like to discuss it further, please email me at 92kchick@gmail.com. Let's see if you have the fucking guts to do that. I know you're not anybody that fucking knows me, so I guess you're Jesse. I mean, I'm sorry, Jesse. Are you sorry that I laid out every fucking illegal thing you did? Sorry. Not.